Yolk, like egg. Yeah. Itch, like itch. Yolk itch.
Yes.
Okay, let's take that from the top.
Okay. Nikolai Jokic.
Nikola Jokic.
Nikola Jokic.
Okay. Okay, cool. Nice. All right, cool.
That's good. That's good.
Sweet.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Welcome back.
Second episode.
It's crazy. We were just here.
I'm always saying that.
We've lived many lives since
In
then.
1 week.
That's
You quit your job today.
quit it a month ago.
Last day was today.
Out of the goodness of my heart.
Right.
Yeah, but last day today. No longer a corporate girly.
Ugh.
Don't plan on going back.
No.
Like and subscribe.
Please, so Raegan doesn't have to go back to her corporate job.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
We'll see what
congrats.
happens.
It's huge.
Thank you.
Very
big
proud
day,
of you.
Big day. How was your weekend?
Long.
It was.
It was really long, but it was good.
It was really good. If you don't know, we had a drafter party.
We did.
A draft after party on Friday, and the girlies showed out.
They did. It was, I'm still very, very tired. Very tired.
Yeah.
But it was so great. And More Than Friends brings the crowd.
They do.
It was wall to wall in there. And then Dom previewed his song, which was so great.
It was so cool. Like, that was honestly towards the end of the night, but then like everyone was just like out on the dance floor, on the stage behind him, like going crazy for his new song. And like,
yeah, it was a beautiful moment.
Yeah, it was really cool to see. So great night Friday. Thank you to everyone who came and celebrated with us.
There was a person drinking a margarita when I picked up my lunch today, and I smelled the faint smell of tequila, and it almost took me out. So I think I'll be out of commission this weekend, but no, it was good. And thank you to everyone that came out. That was kind of crazy. And More Than Friends, like I said, follow them. They travel. They were in Minnesota the night after Saturday would be that. But no, it's great. And I was so happy to collaborate with them. They're just the best. So
yeah, they were awesome. We will have other events, but not anytime soon because we're dying.
Yeah, no, we are dying.
Yeah. So
we will have events, and they will have great DJs, and it will be so fun. But we just need a little bit to recoup. I never felt closer to 30 than I did in that moment. Like, I was like, damn, that's crazy. When you guys, when the girlies went to the second location that evening, I hit my bed, and I'm pretty proud of that decision.
Jealous of you for that.
Proud of you for going.
There's no reason I needed to
it.
see lights come on
3 nights in a row.
Well, I was going to say 2 because this first night I didn't. I left before they came on.
Oh, okay. Proud of you for that, too.
Thank you.
Anyway,
so
it was great. Draft in Kansas City was awesome.
Yeah, it was nuts. Like, walking around the city to see everybody. The streets were flooded, and I'm not just like being dramatic. It was crazy to walk downtown to see so many people, so many teams. Like,
I know.
I was like,
and like all the merch, like the little stands with all the merch of like different football teams.
All
I was
the
like,
food
that's
trucks.
so cool.
I'm just like, where'd you all come from?
Yeah.
Happy to have you.
Yeah.
But
there's the people like playing like music out their cars. It was just the camaraderie.
Yeah. Like the city, nothing existed in the city except for the draft, I feel like.
Yes.
Everybody was just
that.
having a good time.
Yeah.
We tried to go. The second we walked in, it was evacuated.
Right. The wind.
Yeah.
Which I still don't really get, but that's fine.
The
liability, I'm sure.
Well, yeah. Roger Goodell could never.
Yeah. He doesn't want to put that bill.
Never. But yeah, it was a good weekend.
It was.
It's Wednesday and I could still sleep till Saturday. But
I'm still hungover. Completely.
Yep. Yeah.
Do you want to intro each other since we didn't the last time?
Yeah, we failed
Got
to
some
do
feedback.
that.
Got some feedback from that. They're like, who the fuck are you? I'm Victoria.
And I'm Raegan. And yeah.
And this is Name 3 Players. And that's really all we have. We were joking. Like, I really don't have like much of an intro. No credentials, as mentioned several times in the first episode, to be here. But we are here, and my name is Victoria.
No formal credentials, but like we know our shit. Mm-hmm. And that's why we're here.
100%.
And if we don't know it, we know that.
That was good. It's called self-awareness.
Now you know.
That's it. We're really not going to talk about ourselves, just our name.
Yeah.
I think that pretty much covers it. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have an ad.
it's Astoria Activewear again. We love it. Astoria is a lifestyle brand focused on the promotion of health and fit-focused activewear. They'll always bring you quality activewear that empowers you to reach your goals. Use code NAME3PLAYERS, that's 3 spelled out, for 15% off and become an Astoria Strong Girly.
Yeah.
I literally ordered the red set yesterday.
I cannot wait to see it. That's one that I keep seeing, and I'm like, dude, since you just ordered it.
I also am just like not a wear color in the gym girl. I don't really know why.
Yeah, you're not.
But then I like once I ordered it, you know when you like do something and then you see it everywhere?
Yeah.
That happened. I saw a girl in like fire engine red and then hot pink today at the gym, and I was like, that's gonna be me.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That's big.
That is big.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
I love red.
To see it. It's a good color.
It
and
is.
they're machine washable. So when you have the red, you don't need to worry about the colors or anything.
Just throw them on in.
Exactly. Super easy. So to start us off, before we dive into our new 3 stories, we're going to recap ours from last week just because a lot has changed.
Yes.
And I'm so excited to hear your thoughts on this. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. Dylan Brooks, does that ring a bell?
Mm-hmm. Well, to pick up where I left off, he had to pay a $25,000 fine for not talking to media, which, I mean, if I were him, I would have probably taken the fine too. Yeah, I mean, he got what he deserved.
Which was?
They said that he's not coming back.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you hate to see a villain go, but...
Love to watch him leave, and not in that way. Like, get out. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, no, it was... it is kind of crazy that he, like, talked his way out of the NBA, essentially. I mean, that's a bold assumption, but, I mean, the Grizzlies did say, like, you're done. You're not coming back. And that's still, I guess, in like rumor territory, but I would say it's a pretty strong one.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to see it. I think villains are always fun in sports. I do love like a hero villain story, but he was just like
too much,
like too annoying.
If you missed last week's episode, check it out. But also
Why?
Talk about it, he was talking all the shit to LeBron. Said he couldn't guard him one-on-one. He touched his dick. Mm-hmm. It just was crazy. And so I think even, not only was LeBron sick of it, which we'll get into that later.
Yes.
The Grizzlies were sick of it. And they were like, why don't you?
I think everyone was just sick of it. I think, you know, the shtick was over. And I was like, when I read that the Grizzlies said bye-bye, I mean, it is crazy that you can talk shit enough. But also the thing is like, if his performance was incredible, it's like, you can be annoying if you're really good. You can't
like Draymond Green's kind of annoying, but he's good.
Right. You can't be that annoying and not good.
Right.
Because then, like, what are you doing? So I think, he was just not good enough to be that annoying. Yeah. And that's the age-old tale. LeBron clapped back, which, as I was saying in the last episode, I love that version of LeBron. He took to Twitter, which is kind of not LeBron. I love to see it. You know, I was very invested. He tweeted some Jay-Z lyrics, which you just can't, like, this is chef's kiss.
And
like,
it wasn't like he was like, hey, at Dylan Brooks. It's like the lyrics that he tweeted about being a grown-ass man. Like, you know exactly. Dylan Brooks knows exactly who he's talking about.
Like, you just can't get better. It's truly great. And he said some stuff. Oh, your boy, Shannon Sharp. He for those of you who don't know, that is Raegan's celebrity crush.
Didn't make it into the episode last week, and we brought it back. That's fine. Love that.
I really will never let that go. That was crazy. And the way you said it was like so casual one day. It's so crazy. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so
I stand by it.
Your man. So there was a LeBron comment, like there was the Jay-Z lyrics of it all, and then there was the poke the bear. I don't know the exact quote. We can put the tweet in, but like something with the bear metaphor. And then Shannon Sharp doubled down on the bear metaphor and was like, honey on the bear. And I was like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Like,
I love to see 2 grown men just like having fun on Instagram when they don't know how to use it. But like,
no, he was like, I like to poke the bear. I'm like, so you chose LeBron James. And now look where you ended up.
Yeah.
Jobless.
Yeah.
So that $25,000 fine,
is gonna
Yikes.
sting a little bit when
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's on his way to be a free agent.
Tough. Hate to see it. Maybe he'll keep his mouth shut next time.
Hate to see it. Love to see it.
The Lakers did win their series last week against the Grizzlies, and now
sad for the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now him and Steph Curry are facing off in a legacy series, is what it's being called. They haven't played each other in the playoffs in 5 years, and the last time they did, LeBron was on the Cavs. So right now, Lakers lead the series by 1 game. Obviously, they've only played 1 game. They play game 2 tomorrow, so I think it's 2 great players playing each other, and it's like
100%
entertaining to watch. So
yeah, it doesn't get more entertaining.
Yeah, for sure. And then
him guarding him to the bench. Did you see that clip?
So funny. He was so like, funny. You can never be too safe. I'm gonna guard your ass.
I mean, with Steph Curry, you really can't.
No,
and like until he sat down, like he was like, literally right there. It's funny.
Everybody was freaking out about Trae Young hitting that 3 like from the logo, and Steph's like, I do that
literally my game
in my sleep.
Yes.
But yeah, so it'll be interesting. They play game 2 tomorrow, or last night on Thursday, and they'll play game 3 tomorrow, Saturday. They'll play game 3 on Saturday.
Yeah. Nope, that's how it goes.
But yeah, so it'll be really interesting to see. And then another player that was making headlines this week he had some words for the media, Giannis.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. No failure in sports.
No failure in sports.
Wild take.
What's your take?
I mean, with what he was saying to the reporter, that was like when they lost in the playoffs and they're done, the reporter was like, is this season a failure? And he was like, you didn't get a promotion this year. Is your job a failure?
Mm-hmm.
To that point, I understand what he's saying. Like, not every season's going to result in a championship. Not every season is going to be your best season. You're not going to win MVP every time. I get all of that. But it's like, I mean.
Yeah.
You didn't deliver.
It's a failure. Like, it is. Okay. I mean, like, point blank. He's so sweet and great, and like that speech was touching. But I just feel from my perspective, like it's giving participation trophy energy. You know what I mean? And like when I think of it, like when I listened, I was like, I failed my first driver's test, right? And
shocking.
Yeah. Anybody that's been in a car with me is like,
that's crazy. Checks. I passed on my first try. And if people knew us the way I drive and the way you drive, you'd think it was flipped.
Really?
They really had to prove herself.
Yeah.
And she perseveres.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was devastating.
When I didn't pass my driver's test, I just kept driving. Like it.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
The middle road.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Okay, so yeah, I didn't pass my driver's test the first time. And whenever I was listening to that, I was like, no, you failed because you didn't win. You didn't win and you didn't like succeed.
Yeah.
And the opposite of not prevailing and succeeding is failure. And that's okay. You can still, like, to his point, you can still learn and grow. Like, I didn't pass my driver's test because I didn't put my blinker on. Like, yeah, I fucked up. That's why I didn't pass. And that's why I didn't succeed. I failed. And I learned to put my fucking blinker on. Like, that's what I did. And I just feel like if you look up, like, I mean, actually, I don't know this to be true. I don't know the definition of failure, but I'm pretty sure it means like point blank textbook.
Yeah.
They failed.
Lack of success.
Boom.
So you would say that, like, out of all the accomplishments this season, like, he did not succeed?
I get what you're trying to do, but it's very Girl Scouty to me. Like,
okay,
you failed, and that's okay. You don't have to win every time, and you can learn and you can grow and evolve and you can become stronger and become a better team. That's all like this beautiful, stunning little monologue he had. And I really did. Like, some of his points, I was like, preach. What a great speaker. But, and that's not saying like he failed, but like you objectively failed. And let's just take that. Let's be like, yeah, it failed. Also, while I'm on like this evil tangent, him bringing up Michael Jordan in that and being like, would you say Michael? I was like, with all this free time that you now have because you failed Giannis. Maybe watch The Last Dance, because there is no way that Michael Jordan would ever, like, if you, like...
Well, I was going to say, because Michael Jordan didn't win the championship every season.
No.
So then he would fail.
He would fail 100%. That's not saying he is a failure. Obviously, like, Michael Jordan's not a failure, and Giannis is incredible. But, like, if someone says, like, if you lost, you lost.
Yeah.
And that to me, lost equals failed.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
No, I understand what you're saying.
Right? Like, it's pass fail, and you failed.
Okay.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
And take it on the chin and get better next year, and you can learn and you can grow and evolve. But I don't know. I just felt like as it was going on, I was just like, what? Like, just say yeah. And don't get so frustrated. Like, you
That's
failed.
your, like, competitive mentality. Like,
Right. Like I said, it was
100%.
giving participation trophy. It was giving
failure.
Yeah, I'll just stop there.
I did think it was interesting, though, because the reporter hit a nerve when he asked that question. And he was like, basically like, yo, you asked me this last year. Like, why are you doing this again? And then he was like, I'm not going to make it personal. And I was like, please do. I would love to see that.
And he kind of did.
He did. Yeah. But it was interesting. I mean, again, I get what he's saying. I mean,
100%. And great guy, obviously incredible leader. But this round he failed. So that's all right.
Okay. Last thing on the finals topic of it all. What's your prediction for how this is all going to play out?
Prediction is tough. I can tell you who I want to win.
Who?
The Warriors. Which, it's not because, like, I'm, a diehard loyal Warriors fan. I don't really have, like, the NBA is definitely different for me than, like, the NFL. I really follow more players, which, I actually hate when people say that. So it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. But no, I'm just a Steph Curry fan. I really like.
It's hard not to be, honestly.
Like I said, I told you I didn't make the game live, and I watched. I already knew the outcome because I got the score notification, but I still watched it. He's so entertaining and just so much fun to watch. And I don't know. I think especially this Lakers Warriors matchup, it's just going to be fun. And I think if I had to pick somebody I would want to see take it, it would be him.
Yeah.
So
that's fair.
More of a hope than a prediction, I guess.
Okay. That's fair. I mean, it's early to tell. Anything can happen.
Right. And he's so good.
They play, and if you're not familiar with how the basketball playoffs work, they play series. So it's not like one game and you're done. Like, they could play up to 7 games.
Right.
And it's the best out of 7. Or if you, like, reach, obviously, you can't come back from it, whatever. Like, then it's over. But this series, I could see going into game 7 between the Lakers and the Warriors.
Yeah. And that's, like, so cool.
It's such good basketball. Like, obviously, we talked about last week, like, the Hawks and the Celtics, it should have been done in game 5 because the Celtics were winning 3-2. But then, like, anything can happen. And look, it went to game 6. Didn't make it past there.
Right.
But, it's okay. Okay, well, that's interesting. One other thing in the recap we do want to touch on, some more feedback we got from the girls is we talked about the portal with Deion Sanders and the University of Colorado, but we didn't explain what the portal was.
The girlie said, "What's the portal?"
My sister was like, time travel? I was like, Haley, come on. We're not time traveling. But no, it makes sense. We kind of brushed over that. The story had a lot more to it. But basically, the portal is for college athletes. It used to be where, like, if you wanted to transfer somewhere, you had to go through all these steps, all these processes, like approvals, all of this. But now, like, you can put your name into a portal, and that just allows coaches to talk to you, can pursue you. But everyone's doing it. Like, if something goes wrong, you're entering the portal. If you're not getting playing time, you're entering the portal. Now the portal's so saturated, so it's kind of controversial, I would say, because if you're entering the portal...
It's the dating apps of college.
It is. Oh my God, it's the Hinge of college.
Now we're just bringing up a dating app every episode. That's like a thing.
Well, it's bleak out there. And both. It sounds like... So.
Both have to figure out, actually.
Both the transfer portal and Hinge are very bleak. So I can relate, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, to conclude that little explanation, the portal is just a means for athletes to transfer and get notices
Mm-hmm.
from coaches.
Likes.
Tweet out there. Facts.
All right.
And everyone in the room said retweet.
Truly. All right. Well, I think it's time we dive in.
Yes.
All right. So again, if you're new here, we cover the top 3 sports stories every week. 3, get it? Name 3 players, name 3 stories, and we can do that.
And we can do that. And we're about to. Right here.
Okay. So again, more on NBA news, but with the finals, like you can't avoid it, really.
Right.
But they named their league MVP yesterday on Tuesday, and Joel Embiid from the 76ers won. First time winner after coming in second the last 2 years. So he's been itching to get it.
Right.
So exciting.
It was a feel-good one, too.
The video of him winning,
So
like
good.
they were all in like a little, it looked like a conference room or something.
like a
And he
hotel.
just was sitting
Yeah.
watching, and like his face just fell into his hands and everyone around him went crazy.
His giant hands. That's literally what I noticed from the video. I was like, that's crazy.
But yeah, so an incredible player. He's leading the league in scoring for the second straight season. His average is like 33 points a game. But yeah, he's great. So it was like
His speech is a good one, too. Like his acceptance speech.
Oh, I haven't seen
It
it.
made me feel good. Yeah. He's from, so I don't know exactly how old he was. I think it was like 15, 16 when he started playing, which nuts.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Central Africa. Like,
And he's only 29, so that's
right. It's
a lot.
crazy. Yeah. I'm like, maybe that's why I'm not a professional athlete. Like I quit when I was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I should have started. Whatever.
Damn.
Like, damn, Dad.
Woulda, shoulda.
You got it wrong.
But yeah, so it was tight between him, Nikola Jokic. Okay. I was like, am I saying that right? Which he came in second place, and then Giannis actually came in third place, but he won in truly a landslide, and he won 73 first place votes. So do you want to explain like kind of how that works?
Yeah, the NBA votes, they're weighted, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's like sports writers, broadcasters, not coaches.
They vote their top 5 choices.
Okay. So that makes sense when he won 73 first place votes. So, and then again, second place was only 15 first place votes, and third place was 12. So truly
And
a
that
landslide.
second place was Jokic.
Right. And then third place was Giannis. But then like overall, so places.
So he failed.
Call back.
That's what I was gonna say. Call back.
He, by his definition, sure did.
No, by his
By the
definition, he
reporter's
didn't.
definition.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
He learned. So
Yeah.
it wasn't a failure.
Oddly enough, this is the first year LeBron didn't receive any votes. Any
Yeah,
first
Steph
place
Curry
votes.
didn't, right? Either.
Yeah, there's like a handful of people that like you would think, but they didn't.
Did Jason Tatum get any?
Yeah, he actually was in fourth place. So, but then his
First place in my heart.
I didn't want to say that, but
Now it's just a bit.
yeah. Such a feel-good story. So, I mean, Joel Embiid deserving of it
Very much.
completely. Very exciting. So,
We love a humble king.
yes, I'm excited to see him. Hopefully they can pull it off in the
Mm-hmm.
series and keep going.
Yeah.
Our next story is a discrepancy story. We love a little scandal. Don't know if I'd call it a scandal, honestly.
I don't
But
even know what you're talking about.
as of Tuesday, reports came out that Super Bowl 57 with the Chiefs versus the Eagles, so literally the latest Super Bowl, was the most watched US-based telecast of all time.
That's crazy.
And it didn't come out that way, but they just came out with revised data from ratings agency Nielsen. And
Haters gonna hate
Ew,
to see
they are gonna
this.
hate this.
My haters are gonna hate this.
Chalk that up
I had to do it. Had to do it
another
to
thing
'em.
that people are going to hate about the Chiefs. But, I mean, honestly, that's a testament to the Eagles, too. It was like literally the 2 best teams in the league going head to head.
Literally the 2 best teams. That's what the Super Bowl is.
Not always the teams with the best records are
No,
going
you're
to the
right.
Super Bowl.
You're right. You're right.
Okay. Jesus.
You're right.
Okay. Anyways, so the game actually drew an average of 115 million viewers across all platforms, which was almost 2 million more than what they had originally said.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And they were like, it's just
that's a hefty fuck up.
They were like, it's just irregularities within the data. Huh?
2 mil?
Yeah, which
It's a hefty irregularity.
yeah.
If that were taxes, we'd be in jail.
Jesus.
Jail.
But I think
Thanks, Chloe. Thanks for that laugh. I always count on Chloe for a laugh.
really another interesting point about this is that according to Front Office Sports, Rihanna's halftime show had over 121 million viewers, making it officially the most watched halftime of all time. But
And more than the Super Bowl.
yes,
Yeah.
like people literally tuned in for her, which I get it. If you're not a sports girl,
Queen.
you're not a football fan, how could you not want to watch her? But her halftime show alone beat out the football game itself by what is that, 6 million views? And
I'm not good at math, but I'll trust you on it.
it is. It's 6 million views. But basically, the statement that Fox Sports said was that change in ratings was a result in irregularities that comes out of measures of TV viewing as well as out of home viewing.
Whatever.
So, like,
you fucked up. Just say you fucked up.
yeah, literally.
Don't pull a Dylan Brooks on him.
The ratings agency Nielsen didn't even realize it happened. Like the NFL pointed it out and was like, "Wait,
One person at the NFL was like, that doesn't seem right.
we have all these platforms. Like, I don't get it." So,
Yeah.
the record holder previously was the Seahawks, Patriots in Super Bowl 49, and they had 114 million. So we surpassed it just by a little bit, but it's been 8 years since anyone's even come close to that. So
Yeah.
kind of a big fuck up.
Yeah.
That's failure.
That's failure.
That's failure.
They did not learn from their mistakes.
Sure not.
That wraps up.
That wraps that one up.
Right on to that third story.
And I do want to give a shout out for this next story to our follower, Haley.
Oh, yeah.
She DM'd us and she gave us a crash course on hockey.
Yeah, she did.
And so did my dad. But Haley was way more in depth, way easier to understand. And for that reason, we have a hockey story, girls.
Yeah, we do.
But the Bruins.
We said we were going to come back.
We did. And we're on our way, thanks to Haley.
Yeah.
She spelled it out for
Thanks,
us.
Haley.
And what I've learned through her explanation and through watching sports news, CBS, Bruins shit the bed, dude. Like, they royally shit the bed.
I do just once again, we aren't super up on the NHL, but just watching it, reading about it, maybe this is just the empathetic girly in me, but I was like, are they okay? Like, are the fans okay?
Honestly.
If you were those fans, it's heartbreaking.
Well, the thing is
I mean, I don't care, but for them.
They led the season in scoring
Mm-hmm.
and points. They had 135 points over the whole season, which won them the President's Cup, or President's Trophy, sorry. The President's Trophy is awarded to the team that has the highest points at the end of the regular season.
Right.
So they
I think
won
it is
that.
called the President's Cup. I think you were right.
No, it's a President's Trophy.
I know, but for the President's Cup. Whatever. We'll ask Kaylee.
Haley, let us know. No, so they won the cup, and then the Panthers were trailing in the regular season points by 43 points. So, should not have lost. They played the Florida Panthers. They played till game 7. So, like the NBA, hockey does have a series finals style. So, they got all the way to game 7, and they lost.
Yeah.
They were projected to win. This was everyone was like, this was their year. Is their window open or closed? Actually, not open. But yeah, they lost, and they lost in overtime. Heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah. And so.
Did you know hockey could go into overtime? We did.
Like most games.
90% of sports.
Yeah, but the Bruins were leading the game 3-2 going into the third quarter. The Panthers came back, tied the game with 1 minute left. That goalie's like, God. And then they have to go to overtime.
Yeah.
And then they win the game, or they score the game-winning goal and win. And now they get to go to the second round.
I did watch the end of it, and it's just sad.
It's sad.
It's really sad. I was like, dang, this did not sell me on hockey. I want to cry.
What a bad time
This
to
is
become
not
a
like
hockey
the
girl.
Mighty Ducks.
Jesus.
Dude, that movie slaps.
Okay. But back on the topic of the President's Trophy, it's said to be cursed because there's been 7 teams since 2000 that have won the trophy and then gotten knocked out in the first round of the playoffs. So is it cursed?
I don't know.
I mean, I would say that it is.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to win it if that's what that means.
I have literally no intel on this other than what Haley told me in our DMs.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. I actually, when I said I watched the end of the game, I searched for it on TikTok.
On TikTok?
Right, she read an article. It was a TikTok.
Jesus.
Hey, did you watch it?
No.
Exactly.
No, I didn't watch it, but I didn't say that I did.
I watched it. Just the medium was TikTok.
Okay. All right. So anyways, thanks to Haley, because without her, we wouldn't have known.
This episode sponsored by Haley from the DMs.
Perfect. Okay. We're going to wrap up our 3 stories because for our fits of the week, we have a lot to discuss.
We do.
We have a lot. So last week and every week after this, like we're going to choose our walkout fits of the week where Vic and I choose our favorite outfits from athletes, you know.
Coaches.
Yeah.
Any of them.
Or even some that weren't our favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Because those happen too.
They do.
Yeah. But this week, unless you live under a rock, the Met Ball was...
Met Gala.
The Met... Okay.
As mentioned, Raegan had herself a weekend.
So... First off is the co-chair, Roger Federer. He's a tennis player, if you're not familiar with him. A little boring. He was wearing Dior.
Yeah, he wore a black tux.
Yeah. And that's it.
Groundbreaking.
Yeah. His wife also unsure what that was.
It wasn't it like a pink fluffy situation?
It just was a lot.
Can I see?
Yeah. It's giving cotton candy, but not
Was
like,
that Dior as well? There's no way.
It just said that he was giving off major James Bond vibes in his Dior tuxedo, but didn't say what she was wearing. Honestly, for the better.
Yeah.
Don't want to put your name on that.
Pass.
Okay, so moving on to better things. Serena Williams, she was in Gucci.
Mm-hmm.
Announced her pregnancy.
Mermaid situation, correct?
Yeah. Didn't love it.
Yeah.
It was like a velvet, some sort of black.
Also, announcing her pregnancy at the Met Gala is kind of wild. I mean, good for her. I love her.
I do
She
too.
can do no wrong. Other than that eyeliner. That was a little rough.
The eyeliner was crazy. The white tulle mermaid was crazy.
Yeah, the look itself was very Gucci to me, like maximalism. But yeah, the pregnancy announcement, I was like, fashion's biggest night. Go ahead. Go off, sis.
Jinx. Okay. I think this is both of our personal favorites.
It was my like absolute. So before we knew we were gonna like go through the whole Met situation, I actually I posted on like Instagram my favorite looks of the Met Gala, like not just athletes. And I didn't post this because I was gonna have it as like my fit of the week. But now we're doing all of them, but it's still my fit of the week.
Yeah. So we have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous.
Okay.
SGA.
He's like known as, he was literally named GQ's most stylish man of the year.
Yeah.
Lived up to his title.
Tom Brown, wearing Tom Brown.
It's so
very
good.
So if you don't know, the Met theme was remembering Karl Lagerfeld. And this is so just Chanel inspired, like the tweed jacket, all the layers. It's just, he is the epitome of chef's kiss.
Completely. And the sunglasses. He's standing there in this photo. And he's
I
like,
love sunglasses on a red carpet.
dude.
I saw a tweet that someone was like, of course, Twitter just being annoying. And no, you're wrong. That look is genuinely incredible. Like down top to bottom.
Yeah. Can do no wrong. Chef's kiss.
Yeah, he won.
Next up we have Brittany Griner and her wife, both wearing custom
They looked great.
Calvin Klein fits. And when I tell you, her suit,
Incredible.
it was so good. The long jacket, the trousers.
And her partner's dress, I'm not sure what her name is, also incredible.
Yeah, just a fitted white strapless gown. Doesn't get more classic than that.
No.
I feel like she was letting Brittany have her moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was cute. I loved seeing
Very
him there.
incredible. Then we have Daniel Ricciardo, F1 driver, if you're not
Mhm.
familiar with him. He was wearing a Tom Brown suit, another black suit.
Yeah.
But the irony with this is he was on the Part of My Take podcast in 2021 and he was like, I don't know, Met Gala seems a little formal for me. So he went to the
Until
Met
you're
Gala.
invited to the Met Gala, say whatever
Easy
you
for
want.
you to say, dude.
Right.
And then you go to the Met Gala and you wear the most formal thing there is, a black tux.
Yeah.
Be creative. You have money. You
Yeah.
can do it. Okay, Russell Westbrook.
Tough. It's so good.
He's my favorite. He's
Oh, really?
yes.
Yeah. I mean, the pants are absolutely phenomenal.
The pants, the jacket, just the pockets on the jacket, the detail on the pants. I've always loved Russell Westbrook. I think
He knows how to dress.
always has been. Yeah. So he's wearing an outfit by Bode.
Mhm.
Knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, he did.
Slam dunk.
I love a printed pant.
Yes.
Like, especially on a red carpet. He
Yeah.
nailed it. It was good.
And he has like a diamond neck. It looks like a bolo tie kind of.
Yeah.
Incredible. And then the Wades.
Oh my gosh. Prada.
The black and the red.
So good. Red on a red carpet too. Something about it.
Yeah. So they were wearing, monochromatic Prada fits. They just look like they are
The moment. They're
The
incredible.
moment.
Yes.
the couple of the NBA.
Yes.
The couple of the night, honestly, I would
Yeah.
say.
They're so great.
So good. Her jacket.
Her makeup too. I was like, I saw a video. She's just, she's stunning.
Yeah.
The whole look. And Prada, I mean, I'm a simp for Prada.
Yeah.
And they did it great.
Can do no wrong.
Yeah.
And then Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. You didn't like it?
I mean, I expected more from him.
Really? I thought the suit was great.
It's a great suit for sure. But like all of his styled shoots he's been doing, like he was literally in Vogue.
Yeah.
So I felt like he was going to come out like Shy did.
Okay.
Something in that matter, or like Russ did. This was great. And it was a suit by Tommy Hilfiger, but I just expected more.
See, I really, really liked it.
I'm not knocking it. I just thought,
Yeah.
We agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up we have Patrick Mahomes, and with his wife Brittany, they're both wearing designs by Hugo Boss. He's got another black suit on,
Yeah.
but a little more of a modern take, I would say.
Yeah.
The double-breasted suit, chain,
Shirt coming all the way
sunglasses.
up.
Yeah, the shirt.
And her
was
dress
great,
is super classic. They just look, it's a classic look. And it's
Yeah.
very boss.
for sure.
And Karl Lagerfeld is like, those are classic, a lot of times are classic silhouettes. So they played into the theme and I liked it.
Yeah, for sure. They did great. Looked great. Like to see Kansas City represented.
Right.
at
I love
Met
it.
Gala. That's incredible. Last but
Oh
certainly
my
not
gosh.
least.
Like this, it wasn't just my miss of this list. It may be my miss of the Met Gala.
Well, because the point was missed by all. By all. Okay,
Yeah.
so
It looks like a Grand Theft Auto scene. It does. Yeah.
oh my god. Okay, so we have Olympic skier Eileen Gu and a Robert Woon wine-stained gown. If you saw this dress and wine stain,
Usually if I see something that I don't get, I'll just be like, I'm not going to give my opinion, like project it. I'm just going to be like, yeah, I don't get it. No, that's fucking stupid. That is so dumb.
yeah.
It looks like, those look like bullet wounds.
Yikes.
That's blood. That's not wine. That's so dumb.
Well, I'm just like, okay, if you're going to have this artistic moment with the wine dress, make it look like wine spilled. Like no one is
No one's
splatter
spilling
painting you with
wine.
wine.
Yeah, literally.
Like that's giving me my we had field day in middle school and you got to make your own outfits. We splattered painted the fuck out of those t-shirts and that's what this is giving. And you're at the Met Gala,
But
girl.
you didn't have paint, you had blood.
So I think it's safe to say not fans.
I mean, she looks stunning. Like, as a person, she looks stunning. And, like, the silhouette of the gown is really nice. Who's the designer? Who are we shitting all over?
Robert Woon.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Not
Not that he's listening.
I could
I'm like, so sorry, Robert. It was a miss for me. I will not be taking any designs from you.
Yeah, when I go to the Met Gala.
Yeah, I'm
I'm gonna
not
wear
calling
Prada,
you
and I'm gonna
up.
look like Gabrielle Union.
Yeah, 100%.
Duh.
Whatever. It's just all a miss. It's just like, it's not even, I don't know. It's so weird.
It's just
like when
all-
I saw, I didn't know who she was. I'm not going to front. I don't know who she is. And I saw it on the Mets Instagram, like just coming up, scrolling. And I was like, and when she's standing in front of the crowd of people, I'm like, it looks like they shot her. It does. It does. It does.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, that was the miss of the Met for me.
Whew,
Miss Thing.
It was
Miss
rough.
Figure Skater. Wait, is that what she is?
No, she's a skier.
Skier.
Olympic skier.
Anyway,
Alrighty.
all the athletes pretty much showed out.
They did.
Minus Miss Skier.
Miss Thang.
Skier in the bullet hole dress.
So crazy. Okay, so moving on to our breakdown, and again,
Not mental. We had those earlier.
Sure did. Each week, we're gonna break down a specific play, a game, some drama. If people's dicks are being touched, I don't know. We're gonna talk about it.
How many times do you think we can say dick in an episode?
I don't feel like we can ever let it go.
I know.
But this week, we're gonna break down a little basketball terminology for the girls.
Heck yeah.
And I was laying in bed the other night and I was watching, or I was like scrolling through Twitter, and I saw LeBron's tweet of the lyrics being grown ass man, trouble by Jay-Z. And I was like, this is interesting. I wonder what people are saying. And then I saw the quote tweet, and there was a video, a compilation of him and Dylan Brooks like going back and forth, whatever. And Brooks
They'd
was
be
like,
making those compilation
dude,
videos.
They're so quick with it too.
I know.
But Brooks was
With
like
minutes. Compilation.
So whenever he was guarding him, LeBron made a shot, and I heard the announcer was like, and one. And then I was like, wait, that all makes sense. Do the girlies know what an and one is? So that's what we're going to break down.
Yeah.
And that's a term in basketball where an offensive player gets fouled
Right.
while taking a shot. So LeBron was going up, Brooks blocked him or tried to, fouled him. LeBron still made the shot and then got a free throw out of it. So
and one.
yeah, so
Right.
he made the shot and got one. Whatever. So he got to make a free throw shot.
So if you make it, regardless of if you get fouled, then you get that point that you made, and then you get and one.
Well, not regardless if you get fouled, because you're not shooting a free throw if you're not getting fouled.
But you shoot a free throw if you don't make it. I meant regardless of if you make it.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay.
And that is and one.
Okay. Okay. So that's our breakdown
Yeah.
for the girls.
Short and simple. But I feel like that was a good one.
Well, to wrap things up, we're going to do our songs of the week. It's hard to pick one. We were going back and forth all week. But
I was going to be a little on the nose and choose Trouble by Jay-Z. But I was like, that bit's done.
we'll still add that to the playlist.
It is good. I did listen to it at the gym today.
Yeah. You should follow us on Spotify. Name 3 players.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to curate playlists.
The podcast and the playlist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll curate playlists based on these songs that we choose and just ones that we like.
Yeah.
But what's yours this week?
Oh my gosh, it just escaped me.
It can't be by Jack Harlow.
It can't be by Jack Harlow. The new Jack Harlow album, honestly, from top to bottom, is so good.
I haven't listened yet, but I need to.
Yeah, it's incredible. But yeah, it can't be.
Yeah.
It's so good.
You played it while we were getting ready for this, and so I have listened to that, but
That one.
it was really good.
It is. He is a little lyrical genius, that man.
Yeah, for sure. Mine's not the same vibe.
That's
but
okay.
It's Nonsense by Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, I love that song. I love that girl.
Oh my God. I was listening to it. Lindsay going, turn it up. I was listening to it in my car, and I was like, yeah, this song is fucking
Have you
good.
seen on TikTok where she like ad-libs the
end of it?
Yeah, the end of it at
Yes.
every city on her tour.
No.
And she tailors it to like the city. So she ad-libs
Oh my
that
God.
last verse tailored to the city she's in. And
That's amazing.
girl be spitting.
Because honestly, I love the song, but the end of it is so silly because you can tell that she's just around her friends, and she's like, that's not making it in there. And then it's
Us
in.
in this podcast. That's not making it in there. Scott
Scott.
said, yes, it is.
Yeah, but always a good song. But yeah.
No, that's a good one.
All right. Well, I think that wraps us up for this week.
I think it does. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. See you next week.
More sports stories.
Yeah.
That's the thing about sports. They just keep coming.
They just keep coming.
They just keep playing.
All right. Woohoo.
Woo!
Bye.
Bye.